Hi guys, this is Jones Fitness and Outdoor. Out here once again to see stuff, to enjoy the outdoors. And of course, in the woods you find stuff. You know how I do it. I find something on the map, I go and try to find it. And here I found an old farm. You can see remains of the wall. See on the left and right remains of stone walls. So what about this place? This farm is first mentioned in 1645. And it was 3 acres in total. Only one of them were good for growing, and the rest they just used for grass for the animals. And also they let the animals stroll the woods just to save some of the grass. Now the fields are planted with trees. Well, they have been. So this farm was first mentioned 1645, and there was a guy living here in 1923. He told some stories about the place, but yeah, about the forest and the animals. They had to keep them in the forest to preserve the grass. And in 1948 was the last time this was inhabited, so it is 73 years ago. There was a fire, buildings were destroyed, and then the land was still farmed for a while by a neighbor. But now for a long time no one has lived here. And we are quite close to where we once went, the place called Gypsy Valley. Yeah, there we found a feeding station. Here is no feeding, but it's a nice place. I'm gonna take a quick look around and bring you in on the exciting stuff. Here, see the foundation of a building. There is actually no way to tell how old. Might be pre 20th century anyway, is my guess. Sometime in the 20th century they started to use concrete instead. And so up there is a plateau. I guess that used to be a house on the far end. But if we turn around, you can see some rocks here and here. And there is a pile Well, so maybe we are in the front of the house, maybe. Now it's trees everywhere, so it's not very easy to say, but in this direction it used to be fields. This was the best land this farm had. Here is a small foundation, maybe an outhouse, but hard to. So something interesting. Maybe you can see it is a drop here and rocks that have fallen down. So my guess, not to be too ambitious, but this might have been sort of a mill. Maybe water went through here. Maybe, just a guess. And just have a look here, guys. Old bucket. It's flat, rusty. I guess you know by now, I just love these places. Just to stroll around on the land, on the farm, or the settlement, or whatever. Just to imagine, because nature has changed a bit. Now it's trees planted, and you can only see the foundations, but you can see the small houses. You know how many people lived here. More or less, they had lots of children, maybe parents, maybe even, these were poor people, but still, they owned something. They owned 1 acre, 2 acres, like these, 3 acres. That's not big enough for a farm today, but back then, you could survive. Maybe even had people who lived on your farm and worked for you, maybe. It is, yeah, it's exciting. And every morning they woke up to this. I'm here, have a big backpack, have some stuff with me, and it's 7 degrees plus today, so not too cold. But these people, they lived here in the winter. Just imagine, like, I don't know, 20 something degrees below zero. You live here. It's kind of a hill. Have a lake down there. Maybe you had a well up here. Maybe was a stream going past. But don't know. Maybe they had to go all the way to the lake. That has to be, guessing, 400-500 meters. Just gonna move because I see something. You see the stone? Once again, guys, I have a guess. It is possibly 2.5 meters long. I would say that it's possible. It might have been above a door, but no way of knowing. You can see behind that, the long one, just my hand, behind that there is rock. So the ground I am standing on now, it is built up. Maybe they wanted some even land close to the house, because it's not even in these woods. Yeah, we're still close to the house. This might be, I'm no expert, so correct me if I'm wrong, but this might be like apple trees. This might have been the garden. I mean, don't get me wrong here, guys, I'm not moving far. This place is like 50 times 50 meters. And then you have the fields, of course, but those are overgrown, very thick, dense. So yeah, I went through without my backpack and not much to see. You don't really see anything. The trees are very close to each other. So, but we will have a look at the newest remains here, like the youngest. So guys, we see some concrete foundations. We see more rock here. So, and more rock over there. And here we see someone, probably the trees that are fenced. They might be some odd species. I don't know. No expert on trees. Well, no expert on anything, basically. Here you have more rock that I would say are the beginning of the fields and ending of the garden. So you see here, concrete foundation, but the back is still rock. So yeah, just my idea. I'm just guessing, guys, but I would say because you have the foundation concrete all the way, but you have the opening all the way to the ground. There you see it. I would guess this was an outhouse, maybe for animals, and they still used an older foundation for the back wall. So no way of knowing how old the rocks are, but I mean they might have been, it's possible the rocks have been reused anyway. That's even likely. So these rocks might have been here on the farm for, what did I say, 1645. That is 386 years. I mean, that's a long time. See another bucket here. But I mean, looks old. Another part of the bucket, but yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, guys, have some trash even. One of the cans looks kinda new. So, I hope you enjoyed that one. I did, anyway. So thank you for watching, guys. And if you liked the video, please like it. You can subscribe if you want to support the channel and our adventures. You can do so on Patreon. You find the link in the description and also on the channel page. And if you want to contact me, you can do so. And the best way is to go to the website jonesfitnessandoutdoor.eu and just fill in the form, and I will get back to you. So, nice to see you, and hope you will have a nice day. Bye.